On a day that was supposed to be filled with joy and celebration, terror struck the heart of Israel. The Nova Festival, a vibrant gathering commemorating the Jewish holiday of Sukkot, was suddenly transformed into a scene of chaos and carnage. Hamas militants launched a well-coordinated onslaught, their violent symphony disrupting the music and merriment. Imagine the sheer horror as rockets streaked across the sky, their fiery tails a stark contrast to the festival lights. The deafening sound of gunshots echoed, drowning out the melodies of joy. The festival grounds, once teeming with life, became a battlefield, a theater of fear. People ran, tripped and fell, their laughter replaced with cries of terror. Social media was soon flooded with harrowing videos of attendees fleeing the chaos, the fear palpable in their eyes. There were also clips of hostages, their fates unknown, their whereabouts a mystery. The attack on the Nova Festival was not an isolated incident. It was a clear, brutal assault on the values we hold dear: peace, humanity, joy. This was not just an attack on a festival, it was an attack on peace, on humanity, on joy. When the dust settled, the true extent of the horror became apparent. This wasn't just another skirmish, this was a calculated, sustained assault on innocent lives. The Nova Festival, once a place of celebration, had become a battleground. The aftermath was grim. The once vibrant festival site was now a grim tableau of destruction. Over 260 bodies were discovered, each one a stark reminder of the tragedy that had unfolded. The joyous celebration of the Jewish holiday of Sukkot had been brutally transformed into a scene of unimaginable terror. But the horror didn't end there. Reports began to surface of festival-goers taken hostage during the chaos. Videos began circulating on social media, showing the terrifying moments as the festival was attacked. The fate of these hostages remains unknown, their whereabouts a chilling mystery that continues to unfold. In the wake of the attack, Israeli security forces are working tirelessly to locate those still missing. The festival organizers are joining in this effort, their celebration now a mission to bring their attendees home. Family members and friends are sharing videos, hoping against hope that their loved ones might be found and safely returned. The uncertainty surrounding the hostages' condition adds another layer of fear to this already horrifying situation. We don't know who they are, where they are, or what condition they're in. All we know is that they were there at the festival and now they're not. As the world watched in horror, the hunt for the missing and the quest for answers began. As news of the attack spread, global reactions were swift and filled with condemnation. The world watched in shock and horror as the footage of the assault unfolded. The international community, from east to west, north to south, unequivocally condemned the attack, expressing outrage and deep sorrow for the tragic loss of life. The German authorities, in a sign of international cooperation, worked hand in hand with Israeli officials to ascertain if any German citizens were among the affected. Their joint efforts underscored the shared responsibility and commitment to ensure the safety and well-being of their people, regardless of where they may be. Across the globe, nations expressed their solidarity with the victims and their families. Social media was awash with messages of support and empathy, reflecting the collective grief of humanity. Governments, human rights groups, and individuals alike called for an end to such senseless violence, reiterating the universal right to peace and security. Yet, amid the heartache, there was a glimmer of hope. The global response to the attack was not just about condemnation, it was also a rallying cry for justice. The world demanded accountability for those responsible for the attack and vowed to stand by Israel in its quest for justice. In the face of such tragedy, the world came together in solidarity, in grief, and in determination for justice. The path to justice is long and arduous, but it is one we must tread. As we speak, tireless efforts are underway to uncover the truth behind the horrific attack at the Nova Festival. The Israeli security forces, in conjunction with festival organizers, are leaving no stone unturned to locate the missing attendees and secure the safe release of hostages. The global community too has joined hands in this pursuit of justice. German authorities are working in tandem with Israeli officials, seeking to ascertain the impact on their citizens. This unity echoes the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. But let's not forget, at the heart of this tragedy is the indomitable strength of the Israeli people. In the midst of chaos and loss, they have shown a resolve that commands admiration. They stand tall, refusing to let terror break their spirit. In the wake of this horrific event, we are reminded of our shared humanity, our shared grief, and our shared determination to stand against such acts of terror.